December of 2019 marked the first time many cases of COVID-19 were discovered. The outbreak quickly spread but had not yet threatened the lives of Americans as it had in European and Asian countries. What was known only to Americans through memes suddenly became the terror that ended cruises, closed restaurants and schools, put cities on lockdown, transformed the typical grocery trip, and birthed social distancing. Even the previously mundane task of shopping for groceries looks different now.
You're afraid when you go in that everything's contaminated,
Most shopping is done online now through pickup or delivery.
You can usually go the next day to pick up your stuff, but it's days later before you're allowed to go there.
But if you go into the grocery store, you get to hear nice announcements telling you to stay 6 feet away, about half people wearing masks.
We wear our gloves, we wear our face mask, we wipe everything off on the cart.
I just push the cart. Your grandma does all the stuff. I've got more room to steer my cart around, I'll put it that way.
There's also a lot of stuff missing off the shelves that usually isn't. People buying in bulk.
They have X's or lines where it is 6 feet apart. So, you do the whole social distancing thing. When there's a person standing on the exit and then a person standing on the entrance, and basically they tally off saying, okay, someone has left, you can let someone else in.
It's a lot of trouble to go to the grocery store now.
And in addition to grocery shopping, the virus has transformed the way we work and learn.
I don't feel like I'm learning anything.
I feel like I'm not learning as much.
I'm learning stuff from Google. It doesn't work. I'm really struggling with time management more than I was.
I have a lot less motivation to do anything.
I don't like it because this is how we're ending high school.
There's distance learning, and I Zoom with my classes every day, although it's different in the kind of connections you can make with the kids. I am forced to plan ahead more than I did before in my lessons.
I haven't worked in a month. I have $32.
But working from home and see things come into bloom, and so I've enjoyed that more than I really have in the past.
They give us stickers in order to say that we have the right temperature. If it's anything above a 99 something or a 98 something, they won't let us in. If you've traveled outside of the state in the past 14 days, they won't let you in.
With the extra time at home, we have to find ways to keep ourselves busy.
I've been painting. We are working on our house, so I've been painting doors. I've been doing a little bit of sewing, hemming some pants, and gardening. I've been planting things.
I go outside sometimes, which I guess is a good thing. I didn't used to go outside a whole lot unless it was for soccer.
I started running again, so every 3 days I'm at least running 5 miles.
I've taken a lot more walks than normal outside.
We still take our daily hikes, but we just distance ourselves, and if it's too crowded, we don't stop. We keep on and find us another place to go.
Walks. We've taken drives, things that we might not normally do during the week. We spend a lot more time sitting outside in the evenings.
And I found my DS, so we started playing Pokemon again.
I've taken up ping pong. I'm going to be a ping pong champion one day.
I just sit around and watch movies.
I'm staying in touch more with my extended family and my parents especially.
I have meetings with friends on Zoom that I didn't used to meet with.
Activities aside, we have a lot of thoughts and emotions regarding this experience, beginning with the things that we're starting to miss.
Honestly, I miss working because I love my job. I just miss going out into the world and it not feeling apocalyptic, Miss interacting with people at school and in person and leaving my house. I miss leaving my house a lot.
I guess you just can't stop and talk,
I miss being able to get out and just talk to people and give hugs and get hugs. I really miss that. Can't go to church. I miss that.
Being able to be in church with other Christians on Sundays.
Just being able to gather with friends without having to keep distance and wear masks and all the good things like that.
Spending time with my girlfriend.
My friends, definitely. And I miss going to school. I miss learning in school. I miss the school routine.
We also have many concerns.
But it's not being taken very seriously.
I'm concerned that either me or Papa or one of you all might get this virus.
For the people who are most at risk, like my dad, he has diabetes, and diabetic people are like the number one most at risk to die from COVID.
How long this is going to keep going on?
That's going to last longer than what it's scheduled to last.
It's going to last longer than we expect, that it's just going to disrupt some plans that I had for the summer.
There doesn't seem to be a perfect answer or a perfect solution on how we care for the health of citizens as well as care for the economy.
People who are unemployed, because they can't just like go back. There's going to be a lot of people who have to find new jobs, and everybody's going to be looking for one at once, and it's going to cause chaos.
The people are gonna have a hard time adjusting back after this, like after they announce like, oh, it's safe again. They're gonna be like, but is it?
While some things have become concerning, some things are more trivial now than they were weeks ago.
I'm worried about 9 weeks tests anymore. I was really stressed about that. For me and Megan, I know we were all concerned about like getting more aggressive and winning games and getting ready for the season, but there is no season to get ready for now.
But for choir, we were supposed to have state competition in April. Like, we were doing really good. We got hundreds at CPA, and now we can't even compete. So all our work is just like down the drain.
Things, I guess, that kept us busy before and that we thought we had to do, we've learned we didn't have to do all that, and we didn't have to be as busy as we made ourselves.
Where you thought you had to go out to eat all the time or, be busy all the time, that doesn't make any difference, I kind of enjoy the simple way now, the easy going. And
Many people also have opinions pertaining to the response of our leaders during this time.
Yeah, Arkansas seems to be doing a lot better on like social distancing than like other states. So I think the Arkansas government is doing pretty well. Like as a nation, our numbers are still going up pretty rapidly. So either we need to take initiative or our leaders need to do something else.
I don't think Asa Hutchinson is doing his job, and I don't think that Trump is taking the precautions that they need. There's always improvements to be made.
I think they're doing the best they can. It's something new, but I also think that they can't keep us like doing the same routine over and over again. We have to eventually move back to what is normal.
Doing the best they can, and they're about as confused as we are about what to do.
I think it could have been better in the beginning. They're trying really hard now. I really do think we got a slow start.
I think it's obvious that some of the leadership didn't react quick enough. I do think the economic stimulus is very important. I think that keeping people on payroll is going to be key without there being a large debt burden that businesses would have in the long term to pay it back. So what the CARES Act has done for small and medium-sized businesses is an important step in the right direction.
In addition to what leaders have done, we have many ideas about what could have been done in order to prevent this.
There's nothing you could have done.
nothing except be prepared for it, which they weren't,
We could actually have prevented it. It was going to come, but maybe we would have been more prepared, like the doctors would have had what they needed to protect themselves, which in turn would have protected other people that came in contact with them. We could have worn our masks earlier because we just started doing that. And we have started washing our hands more. That's good.
Not everyone washes their hands or keeps themselves clean. So if we did that, then we wouldn't be as bad as we are right now, I think, in my opinion.
Seeing what happened in China and stuff, we should have taken it a lot more serious whenever the virus, as of the first confirmed case, because we know how fast it spreads. And I feel like we were trying to play it down. It's not that bad. And now we see what has happened. Taking initiative could have definitely slowed the process or taking it more serious, especially on our part, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's not that bad. Whenever we got out of school, we were like, this is ridiculous. But looking at it now, if we'd have looked at it like we're looking at it now, maybe we wouldn't be quite this bad.
I wish, looking back, that the hotspot areas would have made a decision much sooner to curtail.
I think we probably could have quarantined sooner to keep it from spreading as much as it did.
Looking forward, we have predictions about the virus and how it will change life after the fact.
There's no telling when it's going to end. It could end tomorrow, but probably not. We just don't know, and it's very sad.
Within May, we're going to be getting back to normal, and by June, we're going to be fine.
We're not even to the peak yet. Now we're going to have as long of a wait time on the other side of the peak before life starts to get back to normal.
Yeah, it's it's up to us. It's up to everybody when it's going to end.
I do think if anything like this ever happens, we'll be more aware, and everybody won't think it's a joke. We'll take it seriously from the beginning.
I think it's going to change our economy and the way we look at things and the way we spend our time when we do get out of quarantine.
People are going to be a lot more shy, you could say, to be getting out.
The way we interact with one another, that's never, even handshake and hugging or whatever, it's going to be over with.
The world's going to be changed by this. Like, we won't greet people shaking hands anymore. Like, the amount of physical contact we have with strangers is going to be drastically decreasing over the next 10 years or even next year.
You know how 9/11 changed air travel and security precautions? It's gonna do COVID's gonna do the same thing for medical things and medical precautions and stuff like that. Everywhere, probably with everything. It's just, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be to that extent, if not more.
I just think there's gonna be a lot more sanitary precautions everywhere.
Demand in nursing fields and doctor fields, and also sanitary fields, janitors and stuff. We're starting to realize just how necessary they are.
We're going to see probably some mental and health issues after recovering from this pandemic.
Taking a look into where the world currently stands, we see that 1.8 million are currently fighting the virus, 116,000 have passed away, and 435,000 have recovered. The United States leads the total number of cases as well as deaths per day, but we are seeing the numbers of recoveries rise. We hope to see an end to the virus very soon, and we offer words of encouragement as well as advice.
As we plan for the next pandemic, I think that first, at a federal level, we need to implement the leadership that will predict and train and prepare.
Listen to the doctors. If they say stay away from people, stay away from people.
So don't overbuy everything you need.
Keep doing your best. Keep hope, keep faith.